What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mac Mall back with another episode of Not the Shop Podcast / Date Night. I want to give a happy new year to everybody. This is the first episode of 2025. Man, I just want to say we all appreciate the love that y'all been giving us, the support, the following. Make sure y'all first like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when the episodes come out. Man, keep sharing and keep reacting, man. We seeing the reaction videos, you feel me?
Hilarious.
Man, so we want to give a shout out to everybody that support the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? And I am here with my host,
Miss K, Kim, whichever way I'm feeling.
It's Toya, Black Barbie. Love you guys.
Your boy King Tim back in the building, you feel me?
And it's your girl Bree.
All right.
we back in the building, man. First episode. So how y'all feel this year, man? How was y'all year overall?
My year was good, but y'all, we was just literally dying laughing before we started filming, so I still got giggles in me, but my lash is coming off and everything. Okay, but my year for 24 was actually pretty great. I learned a lot of lessons. I learned a lot about myself. I tried to make some improvements. Keyword, tried. I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely more aware of who I am.
That's awesome.
Okay.
For me, my year was great. It was challenging, but I understand that challenge brings about change, and change helps to build character. So through everything that I had to struggle throughout the course of the year, everything I've been through throughout the course of the year, both ups and downs, it made me a better person. No losses, all lessons. I don't believe in taking no losses. And whatever happens, it happens for the purpose of making us all better. And so because of those things, I'm looking forward to what 2025 got to bring, especially for the show. I see us being elevated to a different platform. I see us coming together tighter as a family and being able to blow up in a positive way, how it is that we want to blow up. So good luck to us. We're going to enjoy the journey. Mac Mall, thank you for having your boy. I'm ready for it.
Appreciate it.
Well, 2024. Well, I'm not gonna pump him up. His head already ain't gonna fit in his room. But 2024 has been really good for me business wise. I'm not gonna say relationship wise, but personally, I learned a lot about myself, and I've done a lot. So 2024 has been really good for me. I'm looking for 2025.
That's good. Same for me. 2024 has been awesome for me. I've learned a lot this year, a lot of new challenges, and overall, it's just been good. I'm just looking forward to a new year, new opportunities, new platforms, new everything. So let's go.
Man, this was up. So 2024 taught me a lot of lessons. It was challenging. I turned over a new leaf in my life, obviously the podcast. And obviously I started it a whole nother way. And, I really believe that I'm guided by God, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know where I was going with it. And it kind of, went, I feel like everything happened for a reason. And this was probably, I'm gonna give Trey his props, man. He told me this is the way to go.
Yeah, Trey.
Go,
He
Trey.
told me this is the way to go, and it was trials and tribulations with it. I learned a lot. Also a lot of friendships because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm creative as hell, and I'm always doing some shit. I'm always dipping and dabbing, trying to do something, And throughout my journeys, I feel like I always thought about when I make it to who I really want to be, when I get all these millions and shit, right? Who is gonna be the people around me?
Yeah.
I always think about that,
You got
because and this is why this year I've been filtering out people, not necessarily cutting them off, but understanding where we at as friends.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a good-hearted nigga, and when I'm up, everybody around me come up. It's just how I am, and that's how I always been. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Like
2025,
yeah.
we up from here, and I want to say first of all, I appreciate all y'all, man. Even the people that's not on camera, man. Phoebe Butter, Robin, Portia, all our guests that we had, everybody that participated in the podcast. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Zena Film. Shout out to Mark Alonzo, Undivided. Man, so we all sticking together and we all gonna make this plan work. And I definitely appreciate all y'all support. We appreciate y'all support. Keep subbing, keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting. It's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So
wait, before you
got
even say
fans.
that,
We got
before
fans,
you
too.
even say that, let me be the first. Oh, sorry, my phone fell. Let me be the first to say this, and this would come from the entire group. We appreciate you. We get on your ass a whole lot. Y'all don't see that. We get on him, but we appreciate you.
Believe that.
You say people like to scream your failures and whisper your accomplishments. But guess what? We're yelling your accomplishments today. Okay?
Shout out to
Jamal
Magma,
takes
y'all.
good care of us. He can be an asshole to the fullest. I mean, like all capital letters, but he takes care of us. Like,
Yes, indeed.
yeah, he does his part. He's still a jerk, but he does his part.
You a jerk.
I appreciate it, man. Cheers to
You a jerk.
2025. Yeah! 2025, first episode 9 of the year. Man, make sure y'all tune in, sub, and comment, like, all that.
All that
Right.
greatness.
Happy New Year!
Wait, I want to blow again.
That was terrible.
Watch your mouth, bro.
That's it. That's all.
Over you,
Trying to
today.
be some shit on fire. Just fucking with these popping shit. You got to burn the whole
You
goddamn
better set us on
podcast.
fire.
I know.
The first fire of 2025.
Thanks, Ray. We hot.
We hot in here, baby.
What
We
the fuck
coming
is
in
that?
hot.
Now we're smoking
What is
again.
that?
The
Jesus
smoke
Christ.
machine.
That's the smoke machine.
We're gonna be in here like juvenile on
That's
fire.
I just said we hot. Don't
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah,
Come on.
we good.
Work with it.
Man, I'm trying to make sure ain't no shit on fire. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all talking about.
We're not on fire. I promise we're not on fire. It's not getting hot in
The
here.
show is smoking.
It's smoking hot.
Smoking hot. I hate y'all.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
comedian.
Anywho,
Oh, shit. Let me know when you're ready, Trey.
You already.
Oh, shit. I didn't
when
know
you
I-
ready, you ain't
When
gotta
you
get
ain't gotta
ready.
be
Oh,
ready. You
shit.
ain't ready.
Man, I got this shit all over me, man. Come on, man.
Here's the napkin.
You not been with all this glitter on you.
Just here.
Man.
You know we recording.
No, man, you got glitter all on me. You got to cut that out.
But I thought you was a shiny type of nigga.
Man, fuck all that.
You
I thought you liked to
flashy.
shine.
Okay, so my first question of the day is, so I got a lot of inboxes from a lot of older women, successful women, and you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say older like my age, obviously, mid 40s, low 40s, upper 40s, you know what I'm saying?
40 plus.
And
40.
they
The
asked
40,
me the
40
question. This is for y'all ladies. I want to hear what y'all think.
I'm not 40 yet.
The 40/40 club.
I'm saying, okay, so don't
I take so much pride in
don't
saying
too
that.
much focus on the age. What I'm saying is they successful women and they feel like they didn't reach their peak in life and now they ready for a man, they ready for a husband, right?
Mhm.
And they asked me, why do you think is harder for a successful woman to find a man? Because when you look at it now, we have examples. You got what's the lady Fox, Vivica
Vivica
Fox,
Fox.
and Lisa Ray, and all these older successful women that were beautiful when they were young, and now they feel like they reached the peak and they can't find a man. So how do y'all feel about that?
First of all, people measure success on different levels, right? So first you got to take that into account. Some people measure it by how much money they make or what their position is. You know, it just depends. I would say, just coming from self, because I can't speak for every woman, I think it is a little harder to date a woman that's a little older that is established or whatever, because she's feeling like, I can provide all these things for me.
Mm.
What are you adding to me? And yes, the attitude from that woman is going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. And I don't care how many people say, no, she's not. No, it's true. You have a different type of attitude because you've already endured so much. You know how to weed out some bullshit. And sometimes you have things that you haven't healed from that that new person might be saying, and it might trigger you. Not saying that they're like the last situation, but it might be a word that they say that trigger you, so you keep that guard up. So I'm not sure if it's something where women have to maybe start learning to be a little bit more softer on your own without having to have a man to put you in that soft era of life. Put yourself there, because how do you know what it feels like when somebody else is taking you there if you've never been there yourself?
Well, I saw Lisa Ray's interview, and they asked her that question. So her response was that she can sustain her lifestyle. So if she's dating a man, if he can't, so she's saying that she can take a vacation for a month and he can only take it for a week. If he can't sustain his lifestyle, like sustain her lifestyle, like she sustained it, then she's not the woman for him. So basically, I took from that if he not on her level, then she's not interested in him at all. So now, I can't speak for women that make millions of dollars because I don't make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But
Say it.
Speak it.
So I can't speak for them. So how they approach is going to be different from how I approach things. So because they're at a different mindset because they make so much money. Sorry, y'all. So because they make a certain bracket of money, I don't make the same money that they're making. So I'm not going into a relationship or going looking at a man the same way they're looking at a man. They're probably looking at a man who can be at their level and sustain their lifestyle like they sustain their lifestyle. So they need to put themselves in a position where they meet that type of man. So if they're in that position and they make a set amount of money, you place yourself in a position where you want people to meet the people that you're looking to meet. So that's how I see it.
Okay. Well,
I got no comment.
okay, so what I would say is when you think about a woman that is what is she, 60? Vivica?
Vivica.
And Lisa Ray, high
like
50s,
in the 50s,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about women like that, right? Okay. Yes, they used to be fine, right?
Still
And
nice looking.
and no, I'm not saying that they not nice looking women, but they not fine no more. They older women and they're not as attractive as they were when they were younger. That's number one.
She ain't diamond no more.
No, she's definitely not diamond no more. And so when you think of that, then you have to factor in the fact that she wants this man that has this type of income. Well, that man that can take a month off and vacate, he can get a younger woman. He's not gonna pick you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it gets tricky when women don't realize that. So think of it this way. Think of how easy it would be if Vivica rich, right? I'm assuming she rich, right? What if she was willing to find a man and take care of him? Just like we do y'all. She would have a husband tomorrow. She can afford it. If you don't need the income, then why are you looking for a man with income? Look for a man that can love you. If I can't afford you, let me give you what you can't give yourself. What is protection, provision? I can be your lover. We can be intimate. All the things that you can't give yourself. But instead, she's looking for somebody who can spend money like she can. Baby girl, that man don't want you. He can get a younger woman because he can go a month without on vacation. He got a bag. So you know what? I'm not going to pick no 60-year-old woman. Why would I do that? You know? And that's the reality of it. And that's why a lot of women hit the brick wall, I think. What do you got to say?
Kim said something about the measure of success. And I think success is different for everybody. Like me, success for me is the impact that I have on other people's lives. Because that's just my purpose, to help people to be better and to realize what theirs is, right? Therefore, if Vivica Fox is looking for a man who can sustain her lifestyle, then you probably won't find it, like you said, Mom. Then on the flip side of that also, if you're not being loved or you can't find the right person, then that means that you're looking at these people for the wrong thing. Just like you just said. A man that do got that money, he can choose to have whoever he wants, just like she can choose to have whoever she wants. So in my own opinion, don't make it right. I just think that she needs to not lower her standards, but the way that she sees it. Because just because you're successful as far as money wise, what if your character is flawed? So if you have a flaw, if you have a flawed character, even the man with the money don't want you.
Yeah,
because of your character being flawed.
Even still, even if she got a bag, baby girl, you can invest in a man, and he can make the money that you want.
Yeah.
If you got a bag, if you rich, put that man, get him a business. You feel me? Or what? You got to find a man with a vision.
Help him to get to where
you
you
feel
are.
what I'm saying?
So basically, it's the
because
same
we would do it for y'all.
It's the same thing in reverse. Like y'all say, y'all get a younger woman to mold her into what you want them to be. So it's the same thing in reverse. So it's just like she should get her man and mold him into what she wants him to be.
Boy, it's not molding, because at the end of the day, so who had a relationship like that? Was it Oprah or somebody? They had a relationship with a man. They had more money then, but they still, she allowed him to be the man. I don't know what they did behind closed doors. Don't get me wrong, but the perception they put to the public was, she got the bag, but shit, everybody
he still made good money. Yeah,
right. But I'm not saying get a bum. She can find a man that's able to take care of himself.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. She talking about, I want to go on vacation for a month, baby. That's a lot. I don't know a lot of powerful businessmen that actually do that. When you want to be real, niggas don't be going out of town for no month straight. Nigga got shit to do.
Give me 3 days.
Even when you
Right.
think,
Give me about 3-4
and in that
days, I'm ready
sense,
to go home.
saying that, I think about like basketball players, right? How Kobe will always say, like, after the season, I'm gonna go on vacation for like a week, and then I'm right back to it.
Yeah.
Because my craft is more important. So because you have made it to this place where it is that, oh, you this actor and you have this going on, you got that going on, you've become comfortable in your life, and all you want to do is vacation. But you might not meet the man that became comfortable in his life, and he wants to continue to build on his craft, on his investment, which is himself. He want to continue to make himself better, so he's going to continue to get up and work.
And be honest, not to cut you off, but to be honest with you, a man that's that powerful that can do that only will probably go on a month vacation for a fucking honeymoon. That's it. He's not doing that shit on the regular.
Indeed.
You feel me?
Because it's always about making yourself better. Sometimes people reach a plateau where they feel like, hey, this is it for me. I've made it to where I want to be. So for me, it's like how your dream just stop at the place where you get to. When you get there, ain't no stopping. I got to find another way to be better and get to another level than where it is that I'm at.
Oh my God.
That's ambition and drive that you have to have, though, because when the goals is there, because they're not going to achieve themselves. Even when you achieve it, you should be able to set another one. Why become complacent? So her goal is to just find a man who she can go on vacation with for a month.
Right.
But you know what? That'll still irritate me. Like, you ain't got no business. I mean, that's just me. Like, I swear, I don't like a man with too much free time.
And think about it like this. If we going on vacation for months at a time, what are we doing to make the money?
Yeah.
Okay, we might have some investments in this and that. What if the stock market crash? And the investments fall?
You see what I'm saying? Like,
so what's going to happen then? Where the money going to come from then?
Man.
Because that means that we're going to have to start living off the savings that we didn't put to the side. And now you're going to find yourself in a hole. And you trying to figure out how to get back up there. And now, because you done went on vacation for a month, and you done did this 6 times out the year, you ain't been perfecting your craft. You ain't been out there trying to find no more roles, this, that. Nobody want to put you in a movie. Where you going to get the money from now?
like I said,
What's going to happen?
Got that type
You
of
know
money,
what, though?
they're not doing that.
But you know what, though? It can be a situation where you and your wife, or you as a person, can be retired and you got enough investments where you don't have to work no more. Because honestly, bro, I went on a cruise one time on the Carnival, right? And I had a suite next door to these there was some real old white people, right? Him and his wife, right? They had a fucking page on their wall, on their door. And one night I came to the room drunk. I got the gambling and shit, and I sat there and I started reading this shit, right? They had all their trips on the motherfucking page, right? Them motherfuckers had been on that boat for 6 months already.
Wow.
But and then I didn't know who it was at the time. I'm just like looking like, damn. So the next morning I came out and they was coming out, and I'm like, damn, they old as hell. I see why they been on this business 6 months.
Right.
They probably live on this motherfucker. 6 months, bro.
That's a long time to be on vacation.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah, that's a long time, but Man,
Okay, so
that ain't our lives.
right. Not yet. Right. Okay, so what we doing? Who got the next question? Who wanna go?
Toya,
Toya,
I got
you
the
want to
next
go?
question. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my question is, when dating or in a relationship, what is more important, sex or the intimacy?
And what is the intimacy? Define that. What do you call intimacy?
It could be cuddling, caring for your significant other, maybe taking her out on a date, or just anything besides sex.
So going out is a part of intimacy.
It is.
It can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead. Shit.
okay. So for me, I would say the intimacy, and I say that because you can have sex with anybody,
True.
but you can't be intimate with everybody.
True. Why?
Moreover, huh?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why you
The
can't be?
intimacy is more effective to you.
Because for me, if I develop a personal relationship with you in a way that allows me to be around you, well, I don't have sex. I got real love for you. I could tolerate you.
Mm-hmm.
We can grow and build together and be together, and we can have sex once a week. And I'm a fiend.
Oh hell no.
No, listen, Mom. I'm telling you.
No.
No, listen.
I need the buns
It
at
can
least
get
3
to.
times
No,
a
I'm not
week.
saying that's what it's going to be. I'm just saying that it's possible that it could happen. Because sometimes you can get caught up in what you're doing. We done been out and had a good time every day of the week. Now we done went on dates or whatever, right? We hanging out, having good times. And here we go. I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning going to work.
Right.
Getting myself together. We going out, we having drinks, this, that, and this. We didn't talk on the way home. I'm about to clap them cheeks. She talking about, yeah, baby, we about to swing from the chandelier. As soon as you get there, take a shower. You know what I mean? Like it happens like that.
Yeah.
So
Facts. Yeah.
That's
if
real.
you got a person that you can actually do that with, that's big, man.
But you know what though?
That is.
You know what though? I gotta call a spade a spade. Real shit. That only seem to happen when y'all make it official. When she trying to get you, you get the buns. When she's
Oh,
drunk,
yeah.
she could be off the peel. She could have popped mushrooms, all types of shit.
That's
When
because that's-
when she trying to get your ass, you gonna get some cheeks every night.
So-
She ain't gonna miss a beat.
Is it safe to say that sex is more important to you than intimacy?
For me, it's 50-50 for me. Cause I'm a big teddy bear, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also a loner. So you just got to learn me and know when I want to be bothered and when I don't want to be, you know? Cause I want to be bothered just as much as I don't want to be bothered. But
I
you
think
got to
most men
figure
like
out
that.
when it is. You
No,
feel me?
most men can be that way though.
Complicated.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that though.
Well, that comes with knowing your partner.
Indeed.
As well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Bree, what do you think? What is your opinion?
I say intimacy
Why?
because I am a softie, so I'm like into touch. So I'm like a cuddler and a hand holder. You know, I'm that kind of person. So I much rather spend time and have conversation because sometimes you can get wrapped up in conversation and that's more intimate than the
It
sex.
is. It is.
You know,
it is.
depending on what you're talking about. So I say the intimacy for me.
Okay.
Do you feel intimate right now?
Is this an intimate setting for you?
irritates me so bad.
What do you think, Kim? We already know Kim finna
It
go.
irritates me so bad.
What?
He irritates me so bad.
Oh, I thought you was trying to team with her about that. Listen, let me tell you.
Come on,
Let me tell you. So, I know you were saying, oh, forget it. I forgot what I was saying. But I'm a woman, but I'm a girl. I'm such a girl. Like, intimacy is top tier for me. I am, man, skin to skin. That's just how we're gonna do this. I don't care how mad you are, but I'm like you too. I like to be left alone. Like I said, don't like somebody with too much free time. So when I know you don't have so much free time and you make time for me out of your day and you do little things that I like that's intimate to me. That makes me desire you even more. And I love so man, they know.
They. You said they. How many are they?
First of all, what we're not gonna do is
Catch me, I'm
that.
finna fall out the
She
chair.
put it out
She put it out
there.
there. That's
That's
all your past,
right
Nasty,
now.
right there. That's how you put it out there.
We are not going to talk about 2024. And
Just
no
saying.
The new
longer.
year.
It's the new year.
It no longer
Yeah,
exists.
But
So,
in the end, too, though,
Not
it's like in a relationship. Because I think in dating, it's like what Maul said. I'm going to find a way to get them cheeks. I'm clapping. Because I'm a fiend when it comes to it. Like,
In dating.
for real. And so in dating, yeah, probably. But yeah, in a relationship, yeah, the intimacy for me it'd probably be more. So.
but
Because sex can get boring sometimes, man.
Remember
Even though
what-
it's, it's just like you just constantly humping like rabbits. And
so like remember Toya when you say you got to know the person that you're dealing with.
Mhm.
So I think what you're saying and what Tim is saying with you be so you're good with that person. You okay with doing it once a week because you have found a different way to stimulate each other.
Mhm.
And that's the problem with a lot of people. They base that
Mhm.
relationship. They just
Mhm.
start having sex right in the door.
Mhm.
So that's the only way they can connect. They can't
Yeah.
connect no other kind of way but
Yeah.
through sex.
Yeah.
No, that's not enough. Like
That's their only connection.
that's the only
because they
connection
haven't-
that somebody got to you.
They
like,
haven't built up enough, I guess.
dialogue between the two. Something.
Yeah, they haven't been together or even spent
They ain't
time
learned
together
each other.
enough to
They ain't
learn
learned
each other, right?
nothing.
So I don't know nothing about you except for can we hit the
Clap the cheek.
clap the cheek?
Right,
That's
but see,
it.
but then it's a gift and a curse too, because once you know everything about a motherfucker, they get boring. So at what point can you stay happy?
Well, I mean, I believe you should. Yeah, I mean, you got to leave some things a little mysterious. So that really depends on each person.
You can. I want to say this right. You can tell who been together a long time when you go out to eat.
Huh?
Because the fresh relationships, they be talking, interacting. He be all on because he got some pussy to get. You feel me? He be. You feel me? Motherfuckers, you go in that restaurant, they both sitting there. She in her phone, he in his phone. They together, but they ain't together. They just you be like they tired of each other.
Not
And
really.
but
just don't
that's where
agree.
boundaries come in too. Like
Right.
if we on a date, like put the phone down. Like we gonna rap. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too.
Right.
But also back to what Jamal said, not really because in dating now people don't know really how to interact with each other.
That's true too.
So now it's just like, man, we're on a date, but I got a lot going on in my phone right now. So now they just sit there on their phone because they don't even know how to communicate. That's just what happens in dating nowadays.
I don't even think people date no more. It's just like, oh, we gonna go out. I ain't gonna call it no date. We just gonna go out and
Hang
have something to
out.
eat.
But you
And
know,
at the end
and
of the day,
I
I'm taking you home.
We're
We're
gonna-
gonna
no,
sling you from the
listen.
chandelier.
Let me tell you, and I blame that on them type of women because it showed is people don't know what a date is, and people got different definitions. My definition of a date is time, the time we spend.
Mm.
If you say we going on a date to Target, that's cool. That's time that you spend. I'm real picky with who I choose to give my time to. So in my head, I be thinking that people are thinking the same way, even though I know that's not always true. But I lead with my own intentions. I'm giving you time because I feel you worth some of my time because I can't get that
You
time
can't
back.
get that back.
I can't get my time
Yeah.
back. So if you've been wondering why you can't get no time with me, it's because I felt like you are not worth my
You
time.
wasted it.
And I think with intimacy, the main thing is mental stimulation too. Like you have to be able to.
Some people.
Get out my head, Tim.
What's up there?
Mental stimulation. Mental stimulation.
No, but for real,
Nah.
because if you're an intellectual type of person and you like to actually have conversations and you like to talk, because you could be intimate with a friend. Like if we all on like how we get together on outside of the podcast and we be on the phone, we just talking. We sit there and we could be on the phone for hours just talking about it. Ain't even gotta be the podcast. We just be talking. Just to be talking.
Mhm.
And that is a form of intimacy amongst friends. So it could be
It is.
it could be not just when you dating somebody. It's all about the mindset with me. I think with me, because if you can hold somebody's attention just through conversation, that makes the person more attractive to you anyway.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
It's a little bit more challenging to become boring that way, and a lot of times you don't find that in people.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of these women today are just not interested anymore. They have no character. They have no conversation.
Why is it
I-
just the women?
Cause I date
He don't
women.
date niggas, is it?
You can't make
It
this
ain't
shit
popping
up.
the shot to you.
You can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. Swear to God. But yeah, I mean, it done came to a lot of points where I had to act dumb just to get some. You feel me?
I used to be like that too. I can't do it no more.
Me neither.
I
That's
don't
why I
want the buns
stopped
that
dating
bad.
young girls, man. I can't do
It's
that
like,
shit. No
forget
more.
about it.
It's
Nope.
too much.
Nope. Go ahead. I'm gonna go over here and get my boo. She 40 something.
Oh hell no. 40 something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and get my
It was
boo.
not finna be in the
I'm gonna go over here and get my
So
boo. She
listen.
bought me a care package with some socks and stuff in there.
I got a question. So after all that, do you guys look at people's zodiac sign? Do you wonder about, do they align with the actions that says this particular zodiac sign possess? Do any of you guys think about any of that?
I don't, because at any point in time, a man can bring out any one of them zodiacs and one woman. So,
I ain't in tune with it either. Like people be like, oh, when your birthday? Why? What zodiac sign is you? I'm a male. That'd be my response. Like I can't even make it up because I'm not really into that because like I don't think that I'm defined by that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who came up with zodiac signs and who came up with this? So according to society, I'm an Aquarius, so the zodiac sign is a fish. You know what I mean? You over there clapping like a seal because we the same thing. But like, no, but for real. And it's like, who came up with that? And why is that so important? And then you got the white lady or the white man in the newspaper who done came up with, oh, the zodiac sign today, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to experience. You can't tell me about my life. First of all, you ain't God. You didn't plan my day. I woke up with my own plan for the day. What the hell you going to tell me about my damn day? That's insane. No, I'm not with
love
it.
I'm always
It's
like,
inspirational.
What's your sign? And it's not that I live by it, but I do enjoy looking at several different people's opinion on this one person based on when
What
they
they
was
zodiac
born.
sign.
Yeah.
Right.
Do any of it ever line up for you though?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up.
see,
It does.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it does. And Jamal, we learned he love Aquarius. Them his favorite people in the world. Ain't that right?
Man, I've been stuck to Aquarius and Taurus my whole life.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of them. My kids and their mamas, Aquarius and Taurus. Yeah. So,
You know, they say your sign is the one that people almost caught their first case on.
so look, right. By me being at the age I am, I had a lot of experience, and I have been with every damn sign, all 12 of them. And I have saw different sides from each one of them. So I don't know how to judge nobody.
You've had no luck with neither sign, with no sign.
none.
I'm just asking. It's just a
What I'm
question.
saying is, shit, I done dated every sign, and man.
What was your favorite month?
Shit, I am probably Aquarius.
Yeah. For me, it's Pisces. Like I got like 4 kids that's Pisces. Like they birthdays.
My
like
mom is
a
my
week
mom is
away from each
Pisces.
other, you know,
Yeah.
my sisters is Pisces. You know what I mean? Like my baby mama, it's just it's there like that.
Yeah.
My boo, it's just
No.
My boo. My boo.
Oh, amazing.
You got a boo? Ladies, what y'all
watch
do?
out, Toya.
Amazing.
You said it. Let's address it since you said it there. You know, this has been such a funny day. Like my lash, I really feel like it's gonna come off.
Dang. So let me ask y'all this, right? How do y'all ladies feel about women approaching men?
I cannot find it within myself to approach a man for nothing. Like it's just bad for me. Even if I seen a man that I was interested in, I'm gonna do 1, maybe 2, and go about my business. That's it. I don't know how to approach a man. Like it's my flirting skills and my approach skills is so bad when it comes to men.
So are you saying like Mom, just like in dating or like this crazy stuff that we've been seeing on the internet with women proposing to men? Because to me that's insane.
No,
I'm
not
not gonna-
proposing. I'm just saying.
Just
so-
coming at a
Right,
just
right,
coming at a
just
man.
Initially,
Okay.
like you handsome shit. I like you, man.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The same way we would do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It don't show to me like the woman is just you just attracted to what you're attracted to. You know, and sometimes men might not. Toya, stop looking at me like that. Like nigga, shut up. I know, but then when you think about it, like, my brother, he was in the marriage for like 20 years, right? So when he got divorced, he was like, man, bro, I don't really want to go approach a woman. I don't really know how to do it no more, right? And he was like, I can't even really tell when a woman like me. Sometimes it just be that way. So if you like a person and they don't approach you, you won't give them a little sign or nothing? You just gonna look at them twice and just walk off?
I've looked already, so it's not them, it's me actually, because
I'm gonna have a booger or something in my nose. You looking at me like, why this nigga got that booger? You know?
I've never approached a man because I don't know how to. Like, it's just not.
You don't know how to say, how you doing? My name is Toya.
I think I
find you attractive.
I think for me, I may be, and I think I can accept this, that I'm afraid to get rejected. Because if you tell me no, then my feelings gonna be hurt. Then it's like, I'm thinking like some men think like, F you then. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm
So
like,
now you got to feel.
I'm in fight mode. Like,
Now she see how niggas feel.
No, you didn't just reject me. That's what I'm thinking. But it's all a mind game though. But for me, I just can't find it within myself. Even to inbox a man and say, hey, I seen you look pretty good. Like, it's done. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's nobody. It's just me. What about you, Bree? Bree done did it.
I'm a Scorpio, so I'm naturally flirty. So, baby, I'm going to flirt. I'm going to tell you. You're going to know. If I got an interest in you, you're going to know. I'm definitely.
So, if you seen a man out and you would go up and then approach him, what's your line?
I don't have a line.
You don't have a line?
It's just if I'm looking at him and it's how I'm feeling at the time. So, I just use what I use.
Ooh, see?
Yeah,
why you bouncing in that chair?
That's a
got the
seasoned
buns
piece of
back
chicken
there.
right there. That's it. Whatever I am, do what I do.
It's how I'm feeling.
She sound like an old player at the pool hall. Shit, I see that little young thing. I do what I do.
What I do.
Kim, she gangster. She might just grab a nigga by their neck. What you do, Kim?
I will.
Well,
Okay, so like, if I see you and I think you look good, like, hey, shorty, come here. Let me holler at you. I saw you was looking at me. I saw you. You want to know how I saw you? Because I was looking at you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I seen you looking at me when I was looking at you, so I know we was looking at each other.
That's what's
You
up.
coming? I'm gonna give you that line. What you gonna say? See,
Shit.
he might reject me, and that's gonna make me want to pop off, and I don't want to do that.
See, me being a lover of all kind of women, yeah, I would definitely get your number, and then you'll be in the pretzel mood.
You see where he go
Yeah,
with?
So you got that pretty girl
Okay.
syndrome. I'm not going to be rejected. You're not going to tell me
right.
no, nigga.
No, you're not.
But that's how
But the
most
thing-
men feel, though.
Yeah.
The thing
Indeed.
is,
Let
though,
me tell you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can accept rejection. I'm at the point like I'm like I mean it's somebody for everybody.
Mhm.
So and you not for everybody. So if I approach somebody and they not interested, I can accept that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people can't, and I can accept rejection.
I go by this law. You lose every war that you don't take.
Let me
Indeed.
tell you something.
So,
I feel
I
like
agree.
I'm everybody's type, and I approach it.
Let's
It's
do it.
either one or two things
Right.
gonna happen. You gonna
You'll
say
tell me
yes
yes
You
or
gonna
no.
tell me yes
Indeed.
or no?
But
Indeed.
50-50
But
change.
Mhm.
my confidence, you're gonna laugh. You might not want to say no in my face. You gonna play that shit off. I'm gonna turn your ass into an actor.
I don't even really sweat it, though. I'm like, you single? You know I'm not single. Okay, well, nice to meet you. Shit, I ain't sweating that shit. Bye. Shit, it's
No,
thousands.
it is what it is.
It's thousands of women. I'm
It's
gonna meet
okay.
another one.
See, that mindset right there would throw me off.
No, I wouldn't say.
So I'm
out
gonna need
loud.
you to
I'm just
approach
gonna
somebody and that you find attractive and just
It's so fun.
if they reject you, it is what it is. Stop looking at me like you're gonna mass murder me now.
Be upset.
She
Yeah.
She
It's
needs
okay.
to.
Listen,
So you
it's
just tell
like-
them like, hey man, you missed the lottery, but it's all right. Play again. You know what I'm saying? Play again.
She need to give up them buns and stuff.
It's so fun. You ain't never like it don't get you going when you get a man like all giggly about you.
I mean, yeah, but I can't find it within myself to approach a
You
man.
gotta take that butt out of there, cause girl, I be loving a nigga when he go like that.
Man,
Man, come on, because they be
I love
flattered.
it.
They be super flattered.
Come here,
I'm
baby.
telling you.
Come here, Bookie butt.
One day I'll gain that courage to walk up to me and be like, hey.
it is flattering though
It's
when a woman
super
approaches
flattering.
like
They be
it is.
flattered.
It's flattering.
And let me give him a little secret. I'm gonna give you another little secret, right? This is what you do. Especially, and this only works with guys that can afford to do it. You going out, pretend you gonna just pay for everything. No, baby, you be like, I got it. I'm a big dog like you. I got it, baby. they ain't gonna let you do it. But it's just feeling like, I got you.
Is this a first date?
No, this one you talking about something.
This first date, that's insulting.
Now, the first date,
you
I'm going
better
to tell
not
you.
pull out $1
If I
on the
don't
first
like
date.
you, if I'm not feeling you, I got it. I'll pay for it. I don't want you to feel like I owe you nothing.
No,
I understand that. Now I give you that because I probably do the
but
same
you,
thing.
but you,
Let me take
but you
care of
shouldn't
it.
even be going on a date with a sucker like that.
Well,
I
you
mean,
don't
like,
know. Sometimes you don't know.
Until you get to the date,
you get on the
table.
table, y'all get to the
right?
table.
But see, the
Yeah,
thing
see
about
what
it,
happens.
thing about it is women don't know I'll go out on a date with you not expecting none because I didn't line something up after I leave you anyway. So I ain't even trying to hit you that night.
I had to learn about not putting all your eggs in one basket, and I get it now.
So
I get it.
in dating, you guys, it's okay to date multiple people, right? In dating,
Of course.
so how do you dealing with multiple personalities and attitudes and just from everybody, from however many people that you're dating? You gotta move. Sorry, I'm gonna turn this way.
At this point, I can't do it no more.
I know.
No, I'm not. And it's not. It's not about having somebody or being with somebody. It's just about the mental mindset, because that's a lot of energy that you are burning.
Yes.
Now, remember now, 5 baby mamas. Now, don't miss that part.
Ain't
So
judging.
now look,
No judgment here.
this is no. What I'm saying is that right there just tells you like what it used to be for me and how it was. So when I was younger, yeah, I could date, bro. I could be dealing with probably 6, 7, 8, 9 chicks, and everybody got a date. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not. I can't stun. It's like it's not about what somebody else thinks, how they feel. Like this is like a reality, and what I had to learn was spreading yourself that thin will drain
you. Yeah.
Especially when you doing it just so you can be clapping this one, that one, this and that. But that's how I was raised. When you come up in the streets and stuff like that, like it's all about having money, nice car, a lot of chicks,
Having
clothes.
the beaches.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. And so because you have been able to accumulate these things and you got all this stuff, certain chicks gonna go. And they know they ain't the only person that you dealing with or this and that. But because of who you are and what you have attained and however your name might be, that they attach to you. So it's like, oh, this is a thing. So they going for it. You know what I mean? But I would not, no. And sometimes I wish I could go back and take it back. It's like a lot. You ever wanted to take back your fuck from somebody?
Right.
And I'm a dude, like for real, Mo. Like I got a couple I want to take back.
I'm telling you, you can say
No, you can't.
It did not happen. It happened. It did not happen.
It happened.
How you gonna prove it?
That fuck happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not to my recollection.
How you gonna prove it?
Bree, how do you deal with that? Do you date multiple? I don't want to put your business out there,
No.
but no.
I don't.
Okay, so Jamal.
I don't have the energy.
She don't got the energy. That's what
How
I'm
you
saying.
gonna skip right over me?
No.
asking.
Go
asking.
ahead. I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah,
I thought we
I'll
was
go
going in a
last.
circle.
Let's go in a circle then. Come on around.
Okay.
Bree.
Stop.
Yeah.
Listen, right. I'm all with dating multiple people. However, the me of me, I feel like this. If you talking to me 7 days of the week, we together real bad. To me. I'm gonna tell you. To me, I feel like
Well, how
that.
many people?
The first 7
Just
days,
no, just
or
one person,
just like a
because
second?
so one person is always going to gain, as a woman, one person is going to gain more of your interest than the other. The other ones will slowly start to fall off, and they'll know.
Especially if
They'll
they
know,
get no
because
bonus.
when a female like you, she at you, she calling you, text you something. When them calls and texts slow down, you might as well get out of town.
The
Like,
interest is
the interest has
gone.
faded away, so
Okay.
you don't even have to explain yourself as a woman. They kind of figure it out. Those who get it, you know what I'm saying? You got a few guys who will still be blowing you up like, hey, I called you. Hey.
So
You
do
gonna
you
call me
give
back?
them a chance to initiate that energy? Like, man, whoever come to the front line is who I'm taking.
Whoever I connect with the most on the on the higher end. And for me, I'm not a sexual type of person. Like anybody that I've ever dated can tell you that I'm not that type of person. So you have to have gained you have had to stimulate my mind to like a whole nother different power to take my attention away from some other people that I might been talking to. Yeah.
Amazing.
What about you?
What's your
How do you deal
response?
with all of those personalities and attitudes? And stressed out already.
Okay, first of all, what is y'all definition of dating? Is that sleeping with them or just kicking it? What do y'all call
I mean, whatever
dating?
you want to define it as for yourself.
No, I mean,
It's
I need
different
to
for
know what y'all
everybody.
did so I can answer it properly.
Well, for me, remember I said earlier, it's time. It's the time you allot for me out of your life.
So not having sex.
Right.
No.
Oh, if y'all ain't messing, if y'all not having sex, then you can talk to as many people as you want to. Shit, I mean,
Well,
So would you
that's what
say
we
for
said.
you, once you start having sex, then you wanna limit the people that you're talking to?
naturally, that's how it happens. The best one gonna win.
Now, let me ask. I want to ask you this too: do you believe it's a double standard for men and women when it comes to when you start having sex? If you're going through the dating phase and you're dating more than one person, is it okay to have sex with those multiple people because you're not committed to nobody? It's a double standard, right? Yes or
I
no?
mean,
Of course it is.
That's all I was saying. You ain't even
For
gotta go
me,
into detail.
I'm saying for me it is because like
I know it is.
You know,
I know
but-
it is.
but-
We all
it's-
know it is.
it's-
We all know it is.
it's but it's
Yeah.
this. I mean,
but they gonna
It is
do
what
it
it is.
anyway.
Yeah.
Who's telling?
A lady never
A
tells.
woman,
It's like,
a
you know,
woman
it's-
will do some strange things when she know that nobody will find out.
Yeah,
Who you been talking
I can
to?
believe that. Anybody would though. Shoot.
I mean,
Look,
we
we been talking
as grown people,
As
who-
long
who
as
kisses-
her
who kisses
confidentiality
and
is
tell anyway?
sealed.
See you,
A lot of
boy.
people. Remember,
Boy.
a lot of people.
But and women could get away with it better than men can too. Also because we don't necessarily go looking for that type of stuff because we don't. We sometimes you get up on that pedestal and that high horse like she ain't out here doing nothing. She better not be out here. You know what I'm saying? And you out here running amok.
Hey,
What they
listen.
doing them?
I
Running
don't.
amok.
Honestly, I don't like females that ain't got no other nigga. They stressful because all they worried about is your ass. Man, you got to get the fuck on. Stop calling me so goddamn much.
So you mad because you
Hell
the one that
yeah.
got to work
Like, get you some niggas, bitch.
It's not my
What the fuck? Why
They
you
holler,
calling
"Well,
me
it's
so
not my
goddamn
fault."
much?
See, women
I
don't
know.
do that.
Man,
Real
I
women
hate
don't
that
do
shit.
that. They don't. They ain't gonna be able to focus on multiple men, like not on an intimate level. Not most women with
But it be-
self-respect and
It'd be too
standards.
much though, man. Like the constant text. So
Yeah.
you don't see me texting. You don't see me calling. I hate you. Like, come on, man.
Man, listen.
Bruh.
Hey,
That's that's irritating.
Let me tell you something.
I've been blocked
that
your number
depends-
from the phone.
That depends on the female.
What do you mean?
Cause I don't do that. I say what I got to say that one time, and that's it.
Oh yeah, no, we're not putting a label on all females that's like that. Just like
I will call you once. I will text you once. You seen one of them. Now, if you don't respond back to me, I'm not coming back through your line like you seen. Because when people call me and be like, yeah, what? You called me. I saw a missed call. Hence the reason you calling me back. Yeah, motherfucker, I called you. What? Just say, what's up? I see you called me.
I dated a guy that when I didn't respond, he would text me like 10 minutes later with a big,
Hello, all
Yeah.
the things from
What the what?
You know,
with the big
iPhone,
letters.
it
All
pops
capitals?
up at you.
Yeah. And they talk to you. I'm like,
Oh, you
what?
talking about the emphasize.
Yeah.
He's screaming. Like, look, motherfucker.
The motherfucker that see
Then
me
he text me
text
back
this
like,
phone.
I know you seen me text
Oh.
you. I'm like, I did, but I don't feel like responding right now. So you just learn how to take this L at this moment. Like, you're being irritating. I cannot deal with multiple people like that. Like, it's like, it takes too much energy. Like, it's too much. Like, one person is enough. That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much
This
to deal
little young
with.
chick taught me how to see the motherfucking messages without
Without it being
opening.
read.
You just squeeze it, that bitch blow up. You put me on, goddamn. I act like I never saw that motherfucker.
I
got
know
your
you seen my
reading
inbox. I did
Nope.
not.
Well, then it don't matter if you
No,
got
no, I do.
Who else
Yeah,
got their
I
read
do.
receipts on iPhone users?
I don't.
I do.
I'm an Android.
I do.
I see
You
yours.
you know why you got yours on? Because you're arrogant and nonchalant. You want a nigga to know you read that
And
message
then
and then respond.
Yeah.
That's why she got it on there
Yeah.
like that.
I be tiptoeing
Even-
looking at it.
Even if you
screen,
ain't
like, oh,
right, even if
Map
you
pop across my screen so I can just read it.
even if you don't got your read on, I know you saw it, bitch. 'Cause
Yeah.
all y'all do is hold on to y'all
But
phones all day
hit
long.
different when it say red.
Yeah,
I
it
think
hit
so.
different.
Yeah, like I know you know. I know
It
you
hit
know.
different
Right.
You
when
feel
when
me?
it say
Nigga
red.
left me on red.
Do you block people?
No, I don't block people. And let the excessive
If they
calling,
become irritating,
the excessive calling.
yes, I
yeah.
will block you.
But they got an app now. This motherfucker, I got like 300 numbers blocked from one motherfucker. This motherfucker called me through all types of shit. It got so bad, I had to turn. I got a feature on my phone. You can't even call me if my phone. If your number
Ain't
not
programming
saved,
now? Yeah.
you can't even call me.
Yeah.
That shit happened from her.
Yeah.
All them goddamn dumbass numbers. I'm answer. Hello, she.
Michael Myers.
Bitch, you weird.
That's the level of stalking.
God damn. Then I got off work, right? Can't make this shit up. This what made me leave my last place when I was staying in this Courtway building, right? That night I get home, it's a motherfucking bottle of wine and a note at my door.
All you was missing was the cake with the knife.
Yeah, I'm like, man.
That's the line. Yeah.
They
With
got
the
me
knife in the bottle.
I come in the house looking like, man, did this motherfucker get in this motherfucker?
It's a knife in the cork.
God, Jesus.
That's crazy.
What y'all think about this, right? Like, I like 50 Cent. That's my boy. He's highly intelligent, right? So he says that he don't give women money, right? And he said, if I give you sex, it's like we even, because I gave you the same thing that you gave me. Now, I'm with him on that, right? Because this is why. Look, I can't stand you today.
I know,
This is why, though. At the end of the day, we both getting up off that bed have accomplished the same thing. I might have made you do it more than you made me at this point. So you should be paying me if that's the case, right? Now,
Let the church say amen.
no, seriously, I'm hypothetical, Toy. That's not my mentality, but I'm
No,
just saying.
I'm just taking it in
So,
right now. Be
now-
quiet.
Now, if we having sex and I give you what you give me, which we both get a release, we both come, but that's facts. Change ain't no robbery. How come you think that your vagina has a price tag and a prize on it? What, Kim?
So
Then you gonna make me.
you gave me what I gave you, boo, a nut, right?
Right.
I don't think men stop to think about this. We don't always want to do it, but we do it because we're giving you what you want. That's not what I want. I gave you what you want because I want something else. But I know for me to get what I want, I got to give you what you want.
We'll sell it, deal. What you?
But it might not. What if it? You know what I'm saying? You got women who it don't necessarily be something with a price tag to it. It might be some type of wager, but they know they got to get you.
Right,
They
it's
got to
an
hit the
indirect
penny, hit
price
the nickel
tag.
with you. You know
But
what
you
I'm saying?
still selling it.
I mean, call it what you want.
No, that's
Y'all call it selling.
It
You
ain't
call
true.
it
They got it.
That's a layaway play.
Layaway
That's a layaway
plan.
play.
You know what I'm saying? If you know what they say.
Hey,
Megan
and
the Stallion said, "Ask for a car while you riding."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, Tim,
She
these
said
the
that
same
too?
these the same women that said, why you always think it's about finance? that bankroll make that motherfucker. Fuck you talking about?
First of all-
Those talk. Hey,
Ain't never had that happen to me.
they can talk. They can talk all the shit they
Now,
want
we talking
to.
about selling coochie. The other conversation was talking about providing for your household.
Same
There's
shit. One is a rental and one is a lease.
And listen, I feel like it ain't selling if it's not, if you're doing it more than once or twice, that ain't really selling it.
Man, that's
So you think that
that's a
shouldn't
give me now,
help.
pay
that's
later.
a job.
Wait, so you think that you shouldn't help or
Job.
even provide for a woman if you're sleeping with her? Like, what's the difference?
You don't think it's okay to provide for a man if he's sleeping with you?
I mean, if you need help, I'm willing to help you. If that's what you need.
Because
I'm
see,
providing
that's the double standard when it comes
you
to
can
that.
help me
Toya.
with sex
Double
or
standard.
money, whichever you want to do. But I
I'm
ain't getting out
providing
the
the
bed
warm water
saying,
part.
"Give me some change."
Double
I'm not doing that.
I'm
but
providing the warm water part. That's what you want, right?
we both can sell. Like, you can sell
Wait,
some
that's
dick
what
and
I'm
I can sell some coochie. Wait,
You selling me a dream? Shit, what's the difference?
Hey, let me ask you. I want to ask this question. Right. So when we talk about Travis Hunter and the situation he has with his girlfriend, obviously they got videos of her exes and shit coming out, so to speak. I haven't seen sex tapes. I don't even want that creepy shit in my phone, so I didn't look for it. But they said she got sex tapes. She's in a video. She's getting a lot of publicity, and it's not looking good for him as far as his image goes. But like I said, they try to push the narrative that we should get married young, but then he's telling everybody, "Hey, I love this girl and I want to marry her," and people telling him, "Oh no, wait, you don't know what girls you gonna meet when you get to the NFL."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think about that? Give me your thoughts on that.
Go ahead, Bree.
I don't think it's the fact that they saying that he needs to wait. I think it's the fact that they don't like the girl.
Mm.
So I don't think that her image is they don't think her image is right for him because of what she's putting out there. Because I've seen the videos and she's saying that he wasn't her type, and and then she tried to piggyback on it because she gets so much backlash for saying that he's not her type. That she's saying, oh well, he had a girlfriend at the time, and then she's saying that, then the way you see her in videos, and then she's like rejecting him and all type of things in the video, so she's not projecting a good image on him. So
and she said he wasn't her type.
Yeah, so it's like where he's at right now in his life, where he's going. I think the people seeing it and then his family seeing it, they don't think that she's a good fit for him. So I don't think it's the fact that, like, if he had a different girl and it was a different situation, I don't think they're mad at him getting married. But they think that she's there just specifically for the money.
Now, do you think it would be worse if she was black?
Absolutely.
And no,
she's Spanish.
No, she's
I
Spanish.
thought that she was.
I think she got a black daddy, a black mama, or some shit,
Yeah.
Dominican, something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
I seen this one video. I've seen a lot of videos, but there was one where they was talking about when he got the Heisman Trophy when they called his name, and she didn't get up to clap for him, and she tried to clean it up like, oh well, I didn't get up and clap because his mother didn't get up or this, that, and that.
His mom got up.
It don't matter who didn't get up. If you my girl, you should be back there clapping like a seal for me.
Yeah.
Because I have accomplished the highest honor in college football that anybody can accomplish. Not only that, I'm a young black boy that made this accomplishment. And if you love me like you say you do, you're supposed to be my number one supporter, my number one cheerleader. Oh, he's not my type and all this. Then when you double back, oh, well, not that he wasn't my type, but I'm not a homewrecker and I'm not this. She starts saying all these things. Then the videos start popping up. She in the videos with rappers, and I heard the sex tape stuff. I ain't seen none of that stuff either. I don't have a desire to see it all. And now he was taking some pictures with some kids. And he was trying to get her to get up off the couch. She like hit his hand down like, I ain't getting that picture. I think that is very demoralizing as far as it goes for him. Ain't no way in hell you gonna disrespect me like that in public. Mm-hmm. So if she doing it in public, what's going on in private that we don't really know about? Why is he so into her like that? Well, I'll leave that where it's at. But not only that, you got Coach Prime, who is like a father to you, who has played in the NFL, who has overcome all the naysayers and all the stuff that go along with being a football star and a celebrity and this and that. Think about this too. He got 2 sons that's on that same football team. And Shadua is going to be one of the top picks also, just like Travis is. Mm-hmm. You don't see them parading around with no girls and this, that, and this. And because I'm quite sure that his father is telling them, like, man, don't get yourself caught up with that right now. Now, I understand what you're talking about with the Mary Young and you can find love and this, that, and this. But I don't think that it should just be with anybody. If you're going to marry, it should be the right person. And you should know that this person is the person for you to marry. And on the outside looking in, which is just my own opinion, I don't even think that he should be dealing with her because of all the backlash that she's putting out there and all the stuff that's surfacing on the internet. Every time she say something dumb and she try to retract it, something else come out to make it look even worse.
Mm-hmm. So, excuse me, I want to say this, and this is just me hypothetically thinking what could be it, right? So, she said he wasn't her type, right? So what y'all say before? Females typically pass up on their type. The one that's meant for them, they pass them up because they're not their type, right? Okay, so now, let's say for him, he has this beautiful young lady. Every guy's dream, right? Want to have a beautiful, fun young lady. What if now that she's able to see what she's been projecting, now she can see it popping up. Mm-hmm. At first, when she's in the moment, you're not thinking about it, but now that it's popping up in your face, what if maybe she's having that aha moment, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be like this, but now it's then gone too far because what young girl don't want to be in that limelight? If you talk to a majority of them, they would love to be a socialite, right?
Man,
they would love to be a socialite, but don't understand what comes with being a socialite. Even bottle girls. Talk to some bottle girls. They don't like the backlash that come with it, but they do it because they make that good money. Being a bottle girl, it's like you damn near selling yourself for guys to buy bottles. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to necessarily commit a sexual act, but in the moment, it's working for you. But when you step back and you get a chance to see it come across your face, you're like, dang, I did not think I was going to be portrayed like that. So maybe that's where she's having a moment like that. And they're young, but this is what comes with some of those young girls. So this is what y'all are saying, we like younger women. We're thinking like, yeah, but you'll end up with a younger woman like that. Is that what you like?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To y'all, it's just, y'all, yeah, it's the physical thing, but we're knowing at a young age, you're not thinking right. You might change your mind, or it might take for you to meet that certain somebody to make you realize, like, do you really like the person you are?
If he was my son, though, I would be like, dude, no.
Right, because you have more wisdom than he does.
No, he do. He shouted out his father.
He couldn't be there
when he got the Heisman Trophy. I don't know if his father in jail or something like that, or something. But yeah, he's like, man, I did it for you, man. I made it. I made it happen, and it's that, So, but with Dion being who Dion is and being a father figure like that, and he's giving you all of these tools for success, and he's giving you the necessary things that you need in order to thrive. And he's telling you, like, man, don't rush into nothing. Pretty much that's what he's telling them. Don't rush into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down a little bit. Because the truth of the matter is, he don't know who he going to meet when he get to the NFL. He don't know what the next 3 or 4 years is going to look like for him. You could meet somebody that will blow your mind, and you done made this mistake. Now, here it is. You done married this girl. You ain't talking about no prenuptial agreements and this, and now what you just gave away half of everything that you worked for because you decided to be with the wrong person.
And I agree, because I told my son when he got in high school, like, don't try to get in no serious relationship in high school. I said, girls change their mind every year. Who she liked when she was a freshman, she might not like you when she become a sophomore, a junior, or a senior. Like, people are like, why would you tell him that? Because I know the reality of life. Why would I tell a teenager to get serious with somebody in high school?
Yeah, that's stuff.
What she just told all the men in the world is don't get married, because she gonna change her mind on your monkey ass. That's what she just said.
Typically, somebody that read it just like Maul did.
I did not say that.
So let me ask y'all this question: do y'all think it's easier to fall in love when you're younger or older? Amazing.
I'm gonna go with older, because your definition of love is different.
Also harder.
Yeah, that's true too. Because when you're young, it just be like lust.
It's lust.
You ain't got you don't have no hard times that you gotta hit. You living at home with your mamas and whatever, this and this, and you got people that got your back to help you be who you need to be on your way up to becoming an adult. And so you dealing with this one girl in high school, and you like her like crazy, and this, that, and this, and that. But you consider it to be love, but hard times gonna show you who love you for real. Like, you ain't got to, man. So for me, just for me, I think when you get older, I think the older you become.
Yeah, I agree. It's older. I think it's older. Because you young, just like he said, it's lust. It's not love. You don't know what love is when you 16 and 15. You don't get a reality of it until you get older. So, and then you appreciate it more.
Wait, so y'all saying y'all think it's easier to fall in love when you're older? Did I hear that wrong?
No, it's more suitable to fall in love when you're older.
I say easier, yeah.
He said easier.
I think younger.
I think younger.
When I was 16, I had my son, and I was head over heels over his mama. I'd have killed the motherfucker behind that girl, boy.
Yeah, that was lust. That wasn't love.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, that was the
I
first.
was the same way about somebody,
man.
Mom.
That was the first time I ever felt
look,
like that about somebody, man. Like, that was my first real relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was young, never did it before. And like Jamel mama was like, when she transferred to the school and shit, she was like the new pretty girl.
Exactly.
Everybody was talking about her.
Exactly.
I'm captain of the basketball team. You feel me? I get on her. She was light skinned. Light skinned bitches was in then.
Don't start.
Same thing for me. My senior year with my oldest daughter, mama, same thing. Like, I actually had a fight about this girl. I was ready to go to war, boy. I'm telling you. Man, police. No.
Police.
No, man. That ain't where it's at. That was lust, though, because, now don't even hardly talk. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's crazy, though.
You don't talk with you to whisper.
No, nothing, I guess. I mean,
Said nothing.
Nothing.
which is jacked up, because no matter if the child is grown, you still should be able to have a relationship. I mean, we brought a whole human being to this world together.
Ain't that crazy?
I would like to be able to have good relationships with all my children's mothers, because the best thing about it is the kids. That's why you do whatever you do, and you have to. And that's something that I had to learn later on down the line. And I think that's why it matters more when you're older, when love is involved. Because even though we ain't together, I still can love you. I just ain't in love with you. I love you enough to respect you, to help you, to be there for you because of the child. And I want the child to know that, like, this is what love. You got to set that example for them. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't gonna get it from nowhere else. And listening to their friends and all that other stuff, that ain't what you want your kids to be doing. Because think about how we had to listen to people and what was put inside of us and what we took, man.
10 baby mamas later, guys.
Between two niggas, because that's what you was taught, man. Get all them girls, man. Get you some money, man. Have you a nice car, man.
But you know what? I want to address this, right? Because all y'all familiar with Anton Daniels, right? Obviously, we all watched the interview with him and Yada. And for one, I didn't like Anton at first until I kind of listened to him, see his perspectives and what he's accomplished in life. Obviously he's married, kids by his wife. He's rooted in God and all that kind of stuff, So I respect what he stands for, and I like him for the most part. But what I wouldn't necessarily say appreciate, but what I don't agree with is the fact that he seems to say that men with multiple baby mamas are so wrong. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know nobody else's situation, but with my situation, I tried to do the right thing each time. And I come from a background where I didn't really have family like that, so I always try to make my own.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I can understand
and you know what I'm saying? And so he got to understand for me that it's different circumstances to how this shit. Is this a situation that I wanted? Absolutely not. I wish I would have had all my kids by one woman.
Me too.
Because I understand the importance of that now. You know what I'm saying? But when you growing up without a daddy, without a male figure, without, any type of guidance, you basically blind, you just moving as you move. And then when you get to my age now, you look back and like, damn, I got all this baggage. But at the same time, it's positive they come out of this because all my kids are good kids.
Yeah.
I was an active father in their life. This is and on top of that, though I didn't marry my children's mother, I got stand-up baby mamas. They stand up. They ain't whorish. They don't shake their ass on the internet. They all fucking doing good. And they awesome mothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain situations, like is you can't look down on men for, and I know it might be a double standard. I know it is a lot of times when you think about women and men, but what do y'all think about that?
Because I'm in the same situation as you. I come from the same kind of background. It's like he has to understand that circumstances are different for everybody. So the circumstances that were created for us is what allowed us to become who we are. Now, because we went through all of those things, it's like how you said good came out of it. Not only are our children good, we're better men because of it. You understand what I mean? So therefore, if I think if I wouldn't have went through a lot of things that I went through, and if I wouldn't have had all the different baby mamas, I wouldn't have dealt with all the different girls. And what I always wondered, like, what would my life have been if I would have just had my kids by the one person and got married and this, that, and this. Truth of the matter is, just wasn't my journey. And that's just the way that I see it. Like I said in the beginning, like I think that everything happens for a reason. And it's a reason that I had to go through all that. Not only that, it's a reason why God gave me 5 girls. No sons. You see what I mean? Like, man, for real. It's a reason
I
that
got 4 girls and 1 son.
Right? So it's a reason that it happened in that manner and in that way. But he gave us those girls, Ma, because despite if we get with another woman or if we don't get married, we gonna have women in our life to love us and take care of us anyway. Because when they were coming up, like you said, you are active father, and so am I. See my kids all the time. I do whatever needs to be done for them. They can call me. I'm Johnny on the spot. Sometimes I overplay my part, and that might sound crazy to somebody, but when you put it into perspective, sometimes these kids put you in situations where you be like, nah, I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do that, but you go do it anyway, and that's what I mean by overplaying my part. So for him, he can speak and attest to how he was raised, what he's seen, and what he's been able to accomplish, what he's been able to do. But trying to downplay it is like, oh, men that got all these different baby mamas is wrong. That's not, I don't think that that's right for you to say. I don't think that that's the right thing for him to be able to project, because that's your opinion. You can't say that that's right or wrong, because who are you to dictate what's right and wrong for all men? You ain't God, once again. Like, I love to refer to that, because you can go back in the Bible and see how different men had. Man, Abraham got 12 kids. All them babies was not by Sarah. They was not. So it goes back to the situations, how things played out, how things work out, and, how pretty much how you were brought up. Because it wasn't no turning down nothing back then when we was doing what we were doing. And we was young. You know what I mean? You just say, I was 16, the first baby. 16, so it's like, man, I was 18.
And it's so crazy, because I want people to know how fucking late of a bloomer I was, right? I didn't start having sex to high school, right? I was a late bloomer, sophomore year, some shit. I think my son mama was like the second or third person I ever had sex with. You feel me? So like, I was fairly new, and at the time, I was ashamed, bro, but I ain't ashamed to say it now. Do you know I didn't know what condoms was?
Right.
And I was 16 years old.
Right.
Nobody never taught me what the fuck that was. So when Jamel's mother fucking sent me a letter from where she was at and said she's pregnant, I told my mama, and she was like, what? Like, she was mad as hell at me. I'm like, why you ain't wearing the rubbers? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that?
Didn't they have sex education classes?
Hell no, not in my school. Fuck no. No.
In 5th grade.
There wasn't no goddamn, I don't remember no sex education.
Maybe you was absent on that day, because we did
Absent on that day from a class, motherfucker.
We had sex ed back then.
I didn't have no
absent
sex ed. I never been in a sex ed class ever in my life.
Really?
Never. Absolutely not. Never.
So,
Phys ed, they taught us sex
But you know what?
education in high school.
I just heard some students talking the other day about where you grew up at, where you come from. Everybody wasn't afforded the same opportunity, so he might not have been taught about sex ed. He might have had a teacher who didn't care. Figured, hey, y'all gonna
No, it wasn't. Those was like electives or some shit, and I got kicked out before that shit.
But no, what I'm saying that to say, where I come from, you learn about that in 5th grade. You learn about it way before you get to high school.
Right.
You learn about the reproductive system.
Let's not judge him.
You learn about
I don't care now. I said I used to be embarrassed, but now I don't give a shit.
But no, this is real talk.
I grew up fucked up, and I embraced this shit.
That's why they not thrive. That's probably why they not thriving the way they should be or want to be, because of where they came from. They might not have the same resources as the next person.
But that's what I'm saying. How people gonna get mad at me because I didn't know? Who the fuck was supposed to tell me? Was I supposed to have a dream like Martin Luther King? Right. What the fuck? How was I supposed to know? When you have a daddy in your life, or or anybody that give a shit, they supposed to tell you. Nobody taught me.
Nobody taught me neither. I learned in school.
Okay, somebody taught you, motherfucker. I didn't learn it in school. It maybe that shit was coming. I got kicked out like the beginning of my junior year in high school. I got kicked out of school. So basically, if it was a sex education class or whatever, I didn't make it that far in high school.
Okay, that's what happened.
So yeah, I didn't make it that far.
We'll leave it there.
There you go.
Motherfucker, I was 17 as a junior. I didn't know nothing about that shit. Ain't none of my homies never said nothing about that shit.
It was all about running up in something, just getting
right.
it.
Like,
It was all about getting it.
Sticking and poking.
Man, shit.
That's what y'all was doing.
Yeah.
Any more questions from the panel? I feel like I asked a few, man. I'm gonna give y'all a chance.
I got one question.
Go ahead, take it away.
Okay. Why do women? let me stop.
Rewind.
I'm gonna say some women because they'll be in the comments like, she talking about herself. That ain't me, and the men will be in there be like, oh,
Don't go to
it's
them
her
comments,
chest
girl.
tattoo.
Come
She
on,
like
come
that
on.
because she
Come
got
on,
a chest
Bree.
tattoo.
Yes.
But
Ain't
that's the men be
Facts.
pressed about my chest tattoo. Pressed. But why do some women allow themselves to stay in relationships where they know the man have zero interest in them? And also, why do men continue to be in relationships where they have no interest in the woman? That goes for everybody on the panel.
Clapping.
Hold on.
It
Say that
can
one
only go
more
down.
time.
That's what it come down to.
Yeah,
Sound
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
we answered that.
Jamal wants to.
Yeah.
No,
Say
go again,
say it
Bree.
one more time. Yeah.
Why do some women allow themselves to be in relationships with men that they know have no interest in them? And why do men date women that they have no interest in? Like, far as meaning, like, they have no interest in seeing where they're at right now. They don't see no future with each other, or she doesn't see any future. She knows that he sees no future with her, and he sees no future with her.
Sex.
I got one
That's
word.
my backup.
Comfortability.
Yeah.
Sex.
Yep.
Pretty much. I mean, because at the end of the day, like, I'm going to be honest with you, Bree. I meet a lot of women that's all they want. They ain't got time for no nigga. They just want to need some when they need some. You feel me? And it's like they don't even be wanting no connection. You know what I'm saying? They just be.
That's what the boys sound to.
I mean, pretty much, So it ain't like now. It's not like either party is wasting each other's time. It's like shit. She busy. She got her own shit. I'm busy. I got my own shit. We meet when we can, and shit. We'll speak again when we can.
I understand where you coming from with it though, Bree, because I've experienced it, and it just be sometimes it be comfortability, and then if it's a kid or something involved, like most people try to stay there for the children, and then like it just down to like sex, and it's like, why can't we just not only deal with each other when we want to clap? Like it don't have to be like we got to stay together and be calling this a relationship and just be confounded to being here with each other like that, and that's all it's really about. And most times I find that because it's been founded on, that's how it started off. Like, we got together. First night we didn't clap. Oh, it was amazing. So now it's like boom, boom, boom. That's all it's based off of because we ain't spent time.
No interest in each other. Ain't no conversation.
Ain't no nothing. Y'all get in the car together and be quiet. Listen to the radio. Look it on the phone. As soon as you get in the house, you just take off your clothes, go to the shower, whatever it is. You in the bed. Ain't said nothing. No talking at all. I actually had that happen before.
That's so toxic, though. That is
No talking
that's toxic.
at all.
Like none.
Because the interest is not there. Like, I'm not interested in you. You're not interested in me. The only thing we have in common right now is have sex, and then we're parting ways until the next time.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
What I need to talk to you about?
I
Taking
had
off your
stopped
pants?
letting females come over my house if they
We
couldn't
gonna have
spend
a
the night.
conversation.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
I-
I'm gonna bend you over. That's about it. That's what we
Damn,
talking
she
about.
bending niggas over.
She,
No diddy.
she's spicy.
She be bending her niggas
But
over.
she was over here giving me the evil eye all day today.
Amazing.
I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Don't
Shall I
roll
take
your
you
eyes.
out?
What you got to say?
Go on, say what you was trying to say.
I wasn't finna say nothing. Go ahead.
No, okay. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What would your exes say about you? I do believe sometimes people need to come with referrals.
Right.
Because, it's been times I wanted to go find a person X and be like, I am so sorry you had to go through it.
I'm
Like,
actually
we can form a
friends
peace circle.
with majority of all of my exes. I'm actually friends with them. We didn't. I haven't had.
I said, what would they say about you? We like, they ain't got to be a bad person.
What they say about
What
you?
they
I guess
say
it
about
depends on
you.
which ex you ask,
Right.
maybe.
No,
Yeah.
all
You know
of
what I
them.
mean?
We're talking about all of
Everybody ain't gonna say the same
No,
thing.
they
No.
definitely not.
On
But-
average.
They definitely not.
them. Right.
On
On average.
It'll be my opinion on what they gonna say. So you probably have to ask them because my opinion gonna be like they were like she was fucking amazing and she still fucking amazing.
Okay, like,
Look at that.
realistically, what would you
Are you saying an ex lover or an ex girlfriend?
No, just an ex in general.
Them two different scenarios.
We're not talking about the hit
I'm
and
gonna say
quit, the one night stands. We're
ex
talking
that
about
would know
actually
you,
people that
that
you've
would
been
know
in a
you.
relationship with.
that you didn't mind being at your house more than 48 hours.
Damn.
Mm.
I gotta think about this.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the ex because for some people, you showed up different than you did with the one person. So one person might be like, man, he was cool, it just wasn't the right time for us. The next person might be like, that nigga was an asshole, he ain't shit. The next person might be like, you know it can be so many different things from so many different
So that's
people.
what I'm saying. On an average, what would you think?
In general,
In
like
general,
what they say, you
I
a
would-
good
I would
person,
say-
or he was
What
that
is one thing you
nigga.
think they would all say in common?
That I was a good person. No. I mean that because no, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be like, oh, he wasn't shit. He wasn't. I always treated people right. My problem was like mainly it was just like cheating because like I'm telling you, I
Is that
just
mainly just cheating?
yeah. But I'm being 100. Like hence how I grew up and what it was I was taught and how I viewed life. It was like man, I seen that. Ooh, yeah, clap it. Yeah, and then not even considering who you got at the crib or whatnot. Like at the end of the day, I think they'd be like, I was a good person, but I had a problem with cheating.
It is what it is.
I mean, that's all I got.
I would say my last ex would be like, I was very nonchalant. I am. I just didn't. I had time for absolutely no bullshit. It was like I was just so. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna go back and forth. That's how it was. Like, did that make you feel better? That was my shit. There. You feel better after the argument? I'm not finna argue with you. You feel better? You good? All right.
What if I should tell you? Ooh, ooh, child.
Ooh, sound heavy.
It was. It is. For the most part, they would probably say I'm a decent person.
Oh shit.
I have my times. Kind of stern, but kind of nonchalant as well, but caring. Like, you want to go outside, go. I don't care. Just don't bring it back home. Whatever you're doing out there, do it. Just don't bring it back to this door. That's it. At the end of the day, but yeah, I think they were pretty say I'm a good, decent person at the end of the day. But like Tim said, everybody gonna say something different because with one person I may have been a loving, caring, hey, where you at? What you doing? Come over, da da da. Another person, I'm like, go out, do what you doing. Like, call me later. Like, I'm gonna time for this shit. And it just depends.
Yeah. Because for certain people, the way that they showed up kind of depend on how you show up.
Right.
Absolutely.
Tim, one thing, what you said, you can't judge how a person
you can't
you.
that's it right there. That's it right there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, damn, Tim was on point with that.
No, because it's the truth
It's
though.
true, yeah.
It's the truth. You cannot
Everybody experience you differently.
downplay a person's experience of you because
Exactly.
you can be saying like, oh, I'm this good person and this, that, and this, and then
They be like,
Somebody
be like, that nigga ain't show up like no good person. He ain't treat me like this. He ain't treat me like that. And it's like, damn, but I did this, I did that, I did this. But that wasn't a good person in their eyesight. Like, that don't make you a good person. So, yeah, can't downplay a person's experience of it.
Magma.
Well, my ex would say that I am controlling and I'm always think I'm right. And the one before that would say I am a whore.
That's number two.
So the one that says I'm controlling, I can see why, because she was young at the time and she didn't understand a leader is same controlling. Because me picturing somebody controlling would be somebody ask you where you going and all stalking and all your moves and shit. I didn't do none of that. But what I was I was stern on where we needed to go in life, and she wasn't ready for that. So it wasn't like I was controlling. I was just adamant about where we needed to go as a couple, because I don't believe in wasting time. I don't believe in just sitting up fucking for 2-3 years and we ain't accomplished shit together. We need to make some moves, and that's why I think the disconnect there. Because for one, I don't fault her for it because she was young and didn't understand. If she would have been in her 30s, we would have made it. She, you know how you always say young girls don't know themselves? That's what it be. They try to find themselves instead of letting a man that know what the fuck he doing guide them to greatness. They try to find themselves. I'm telling you the truth. Because you, as a leader, you supposed to, as a woman, when you find a good man, you supposed to allow him to lead you. And when you're young, you're naive to that because you don't know no better, because you're trying to find yourself. instead of letting this man lead you. Now, does it happen all the time? No, but I'm saying for the women that do come across this type of man, please do not take it as controlling. He's just trying to lead because, mind you, I was 11 years older than her. I was already established in life. So, baby, you can't tell me shit. You don't know shit. Just listen and let me show you how to control make these moves so we can both benefit from this shit. But it came to a point where it was like she wanted her own thing, and I'm trying to do shit for us. So it's like I had to allow her to find herself. Shit, I
That's
can.
a long response, though.
But you know what, y'all? I'm gonna say this. But look, right?
He opened it up for you, though. No,
another door. Like,
hey, man, that's his
wow.
He's giving you the best that he got.
Wait. We got to have an epiphany moment because he has learned something from us. After all of these weeks, the man has actually listened and learned.
That was my line he just repeated, which I'm
we
so
are
surprised.
so impressed. I'm so proud of you.
okay.
This is a very proud moment. Everybody,
Don't look at me like that. Don't
Out
start
of all,
with
he
me right
has
now.
finally learned something.
Okay.
He has listened. I am so proud.
Thank you, Mac Mom.
We gonna
Come on,
hug
can we
after
get
this
Kim's
over. We gonna
response?
hug after this, baby. Come on here. Come on
Kim.
here.
Y'all want my response?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I don't have any exes. I still love them all.
See what I'm saying?
I'm just playing.
Kids had the
I'm just playing. So Funny Jamal said he was 11 years older than his ex-brother. The first man I ever lived with, I was 11. I mean, he was 11 years older
I
than
was
me.
I was saying,
wait.
wait a
I almost
minute.
messed up my clothes.
11. He was 11 years older than me, but I was more established than he was.
Amazing.
So it was a little backwards for me. Now, all my exes, what they would say, they would say that I'm a hard worker. I'm a work. If I don't do nothing, I'm a work. They'll let you know that in the door. They'll say I'm cool and I'm loyal. I'm a very loyal person to the people that I mess with. If I don't mess with you, you will know it. I mean, it's nothing to think about. But I'm one of them friends. I'm a fuss, cuss, stomp, all that. But I'm gonna still do it. You just have to know how to deal with me. I can be very stubborn. That nonchalant stuff, I invented. Like, that's how bad it can be. But I know me, and the people that know me know how to deal with me. And so that's why, I only allow certain people around me because I know how I am. I prefer a person to look at me for who I am truly than some of my actions. And so that's where my exes would definitely tell you I'm loyal, I'm cool, and I'm a hard worker.
All right. I like it.
That's what's up, man. So I appreciate all y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all comment, sub, like, share, hit the notification
We do
bell.
see the comments.
Yeah, they definitely
And
see
we
the
see the
comments.
reaction.
And they are-
see the reaction.
And we see the reaction.
Yeah.
And we love it. Keep
And
it
I just
coming.
want to say,
we
I
here
am
to take it all.
360
Hey,
GC right here.
And
Before-
my hair is real for,
Before we get
I
up
am
out
a
of here, I
woman.
want to say,
And I will
man,
have
my
my
boy
tattoos
Butter
out every
is
week.
sick today, man. He couldn't be with us today, man. Sending prayers out to
Yeah, we're
Butter.
missing the
man.
doctor,
Hey.
man.
Man, Butter, get well. We see you next episode.
Butter was dodging me today.
No, Bud was looking for some smoke with you today.
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
"Keep
man.
it
ready.
Not the Shop
demand
Podcast.
See
God
you
bless.
next time.
Good night.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Y'all,
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
You
Year.
did. See the stuff that she was. Go to sleep, Toya.
I'm so tired.